Stop doing this if you want to instantly attract women. Have you ever wondered why some guys seem to effortlessly attract women, while others struggle endlessly, feeling like they're missing some crucial piece of the puzzle? It's almost like these guys know a secret, some hidden formula that makes women gravitate towards them. Well, I'm here to reveal that secret to you. Yep, everything you thought you knew about attraction might be wrong, and I'm going to show you why. So if you've ever found yourself thinking, why isn't this working? What am I doing wrong? Then keep watching, because what I'm about to share with you will change the way you approach attraction ever. This isn't about using cheesy pickup lines or playing games. It's about understanding the deep psychology behind what makes women tick and how you can use that knowledge to your advantage. Ready to discover the truth? Let's dive in. Secret 1. The power of smell, your invisible wingman. Let's start with something most guys completely overlook: the power of smell. Now, I know you're probably thinking, really? Smell. But trust me, this is way more important than you think. Smell is one of the strongest senses we have, and it's directly linked to memory and emotion. That's why a certain scent can bring back a flood of memories or make you feel a certain way instantly. Imagine this: you're at a party, and you catch a hint of someone's cologne that reminds you of a great night out with friends. Instantly, you're drawn to that person, not because of what they're saying, but because of how they smell. That's the power of scent. But here's the thing: less is more. You don't want to be the guy who walks into a room and overwhelms everyone with a cloud of cloud. Instead, aim for subtlety. Choose a scent that's fresh, clean, and natural. Think of it as an extension of your personality. Or are you more of a laid-back, outdoorsy type? Go for something with notes of cedarwood or citrus. If you're more refined, maybe something with a hint of spice or musk. And here's a pro tip: incorporate essential oils like lavender or mint into your daily routine. They're not overpowering, but they give off that just right vibe that leaves a lasting impression. Plus, essential oils have been shown to have mood-boosting properties, which is just an added bonus when you're trying to make a great impression. Remember, your scent is like an invisible signature. It's something that people will associate with you long after you've left the room. So, make sure it's saying all the right things. Secret 2. Confidence, but not the kind you're thinking of. Alright, let's talk about confidence. Now, I know you've heard this a million times: be confident. But here's where most guys get it wrong. They confuse confidence with arrogance. True confidence isn't about being the loudest guy in the room or trying to dominate every conversation. It's about being comfortable in your own skin and projecting that inner security. Picture this: you're at a social gathering and you see a woman across the room who catches your eye. Most guys would either overthink their approach, second-guess themselves, or worse, try to come up with some slick line to impress her. But the truly confident guy, he just walks over, smiles, and starts a genuine conversation. This is where confidence really shines. It's not about impressing someone, it's about connecting with them. When you stop trying to prove yourself and start focusing on the interaction, you'll find that the conversation flows naturally. And here's the secret: women can sense this. They can tell when a guy is truly confident versus when he's just putting on a show. So, how do you build this kind of confidence? It starts with self-awareness. Know your strengths, but also be aware of your weaknesses. The goal isn't to be perfect, it's to be real. When you embrace who you are, flaws and all, you project an authentic confidence that's incredibly attractive. And here's a little mindset shift: stop viewing every interaction as a test of your worth. Instead, see it as an opportunity to connect with someone new, to share a moment, a conversation, or even just a laugh. When you take the pressure off yourself, you'll find that confidence comes naturally. Secret 3. Mastering the art of style. It's not about what you wear, but how you wear it. Now let's talk about style. Your clothes are the first thing people notice about you, so it's important to make sure they're sending the right message. But here's the thing: style isn't about following every fashion trend or wearing expensive clothes. It's about finding what works for you and owning it. Think of your style as your personal brand. It's a way to communicate who you are without saying a word. Are you more laid back and casual, or do you prefer a more polished, sophisticated look? Whatever your style, the key is to make sure it reflects your personality. But let's dig a little deeper, because it's not just about the clothes you wear, it's about how you wear them. It is everything. You could have the most expensive suit in the world, but if it doesn't fit you right, it's not going to look good. On the other hand, a well-fitted t-shirt and jeans can make you look like $1,000,000 if they're tailored to your body. So here's what you need to do: invest in a few key pieces that fit you well and make you feel confident. This could be a great pair of jeans, a crisp white shirt, or even a well-made jacket. These are the pieces that will form the foundation of your wardrobe and will serve you well in almost any situation. And don't forget the details. Accessories can make a huge difference in how you're perceived. A nice watch, a stylish pair of shoes, or even just a well-chosen belt can elevate your look from average to exceptional. Lastly, pay attention to grooming. This might seem obvious, but it's amazing how many guys overlook it. A fresh haircut, well-maintained facial hair, and clean nails can make all the difference. It shows that you take pride in your appearance, and that's something that doesn't go unnoticed. Remember, your style is an extension of who you are, so make sure it's saying all the right things. Secret 4, less is more. Stop trying so hard. Here's a big one, stop trying so hard. I know this sounds counterintuitive, right? But hear me out. When you try too hard to impress someone, it often comes across as desperate or insincere, and that's a major turn-off. Let me give you an example. Have you ever been on a date where the other person is clearly trying to impress you? Maybe they're talking about their job, their car, or dropping names of people they know. It doesn't take long for it to get old, right? That's because genuine attraction doesn't come from trying to impress someone. It comes from being authentic. So what should you do instead? Focus on being yourself. Engage in conversations that interest you, share your passions, and be open about who you are. People are naturally drawn to those who are genuine and comfortable in their own skin. And here's the thing, women are particularly good at picking up on authenticity. They can tell when a guy is being himself versus when he's putting on a show. So, don't feel like you have to pretend to be something you're not. In fact, the less you try to impress, the more likely you are to actually impress. Another aspect of less is more applies to communication. In conversations, don't feel like you need to dominate the discussion or fill every silence. Sometimes the most powerful moments come from listening rather than talking. When you listen, you show that you're interested in the other person, and that's something that people really appreciate. Remember, it's not about doing more, it's about doing what feels right. When you stop trying so hard, you'll find that things start to fall into place naturally. Secret 5, courtesy, your secret weapon. Let's talk about something that never goes out of style: courtesy. In a world where everyone is focused on getting ahead, simple acts of kindness and respect can set you apart in a big way. And believe it or not, these small gestures can make a huge difference in how you're perceived. Here's the thing, courtesy isn't just about holding doors open or saying please and thank you. It's about showing genuine respect for the people around you. And that includes everyone, not just the person you're interested in. Women notice how you treat others, whether it's the waiter at a restaurant or the stranger on the street. And it gives them insight into your character. For example, let's say you're on a date and the server accidentally messes up your order. How you respond in that moment says a lot about who you are. Do you get angry and make a scene? Or do you handle it with grace and understanding? Trust me, the latter is much more attractive. Courtesy is also about making the people around you feel valued and appreciated. This could be something as simple as giving a genuine compliment or taking the time to really listen when someone is talking to you. These small acts of kindness can have a big impact, and they show that you're someone who cares about others. And here's the best part, being courteous doesn't just make you more attractive to others, it also makes you feel good about yourself. When you treat others with respect and kindness, you're not just creating a positive environment for them, you're also creating one for yourself. So the next time you're out, pay attention to how you interact with the people around you. Show courtesy, be kind, and watch how it changes the way people respond to you. Secret 6, mastering your body language. Now, let's dive into something that's often overlooked but incredibly powerful: body language. Believe it or not, your body language can communicate more than your words ever could. In fact, studies have shown that up to 90% of communication is nonverbal. So mastering your body language is crucial if you want to attract attention. First things first, posture. Good posture not only makes you look more confident, but it also affects how you feel. Stand tall, keep your shoulders back, and your head held high. This not only projects confidence, but it also makes you feel more confident, creating a positive feedback loop. Next, eye contact. This is one of the most powerful tools in your body language arsenal. Making eye contact shows that you're engaged, interested, and confident. But here's the key, don't overdo it. You want to make enough eye contact to show interest, but not so much that it becomes uncomfortable. Find that sweet spot where you're looking into the other person's eyes, but breaking contact occasionally to avoid coming off as too intense. Then there's the smile. A genuine smile can light up a room and instantly make you more approachable. It shows that you're friendly, open, and confident. But again, the key word here is genuine. Forced smiles can come off as sincere, so make sure your smile reaches your eyes. Another important aspect of body language is how you position your body in relation to others. Open body language, such as keeping your arms uncrossed and your body turned towards the person you're talking to, signals that you're open and engaged. On the other hand, closed body language like crossing your arms or turning away can make you seem defensive or disinterested. And don't forget about gestures. Use your hands to emphasize points in conversation, but keep it natural. Overly exaggerated gestures can come off as nervous or insincere, while subtle, controlled gestures can make your communication more effective and engaging. Finally, pay attention to the space you're in. Respect personal space, but don't be afraid to lean in slightly when you're talking to someone. This shows that you're interested and engaged in the conversation, but be mindful not to invade their personal bubble. By mastering your body language, you'll find that you can communicate confidence, interest, and engagement without saying a word. It's a powerful tool, and when used correctly, it can significantly boost your attractiveness. Secret 7. The power of a great conversation. Now, let's talk about the art of conversation. You can have the best style, the most charming smile, and killer body language, but if you can't hold a good conversation, it's all for nothing. Being able to talk to someone in a way that's engaging, interesting, and meaningful is one of the most attractive qualities you can have. So, how do you become a great conversationalist? It starts with being genuinely interested in the other person. People love to talk about themselves, so ask open-ended questions that encourage them to share more about who they are. Instead of asking yes or no questions like, do you like this place? Try something more open like, what do you like most about this place? This invites them to share their thoughts and feelings, which can lead to a deeper and more meaningful conversation. Listening is another key component. It's not just about hearing the words, but really understanding what the other person is saying. Show that you're paying attention by nodding, making eye contact, and responding thoughtfully to what they've said. This not only makes the other person feel valued, but it also keeps the conversation flowing naturally. And here's a tip: don't be afraid of silences. A lot of people get nervous when there's a pause in the conversation, but sometimes silence can be just as powerful as words. It gives both of you time to reflect on what's been said, and it can create a moment of connection without needing to fill the space with words. Sharing a bit about yourself is also important. Don't be afraid to open up and share your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. This creates a two-way conversation where both of you are contributing, which makes the interaction more balanced and engaging. But remember, dominate the conversation. It's about finding that perfect balance between talking and listening. Lastly, keep the conversation positive. Focus on topics that are uplifting, interesting, and lighthearted. Avoid controversial subjects, especially in the beginning, and instead find common ground that you can both enjoy discussing. This helps create a comfortable and enjoyable atmosphere, which is key to making a great impression. Mastering the art of conversation takes practice, but once you get the hang of it, you'll find that it opens up a world of possibilities in your interactions with others. Secret 8, the subtle art of flirting. Flirting is an art, and when done right, it can create a playful, fun, and engaging interaction that keeps the other person interested. But here's the thing: flirting isn't about being overly forward or making someone uncomfortable. It's about creating a light, playful atmosphere that's full of energy and subtle hints. So how do you flirt without coming on too strong? Start with light teasing. This doesn't mean being mean or making someone feel bad, but rather playfully challenging them in a way that's fun and engaging. For example, if they mention that they're great at something, you could jokingly say, "Oh really? I'll have to see that to believe it." This kind of playful banter creates a fun and light-hearted atmosphere that's perfect for flirting. Another key aspect of flirting is using body language to show interest. This can be as simple as a slight touch on the arm when you're laughing at a joke, or leaning in closer when they're talking to show that you're engaged. These small gestures can speak volumes and create a sense of connection without being overt. Compliments are also a great way to flirt, but the key is to be specific and genuine. Instead of saying something generic like "you're beautiful," try something more personal and thoughtful like "I really like the way you smile when you talk about something you're passionate about." This shows that you're paying attention and that you appreciate something unique about them. And here's a crucial tip: know when to pull back. Flirting is all about the push and pull. You don't want to come on too strong, so give them space to come to you as well. This creates a sense of mystery and intrigue, which can be incredibly attractive. Remember, flirting should be fun, light-hearted, and respectful. It's not about trying to win someone over, but rather creating a connection and enjoying the interaction. When done right, it can add a whole new level of excitement to your interactions. Secret 9. Understanding female psychology. Now let's take things a step further and dive into the psychology behind attraction. Understanding how women think and what they're looking for in a partner can give you a huge advantage in the dating game. But here's the thing, this isn't about manipulating anyone. It's about being aware of the different ways men and women perceive and respond to situations. For example, did you know that women are generally more attracted to men who display a mix of confidence and vulnerability? It's true. While confidence is incredibly attractive, showing a bit of vulnerability can make you seem more human and relatable. It shows that you're not just putting on a front, but that you're willing to open up and be real. Another important aspect of female psychology is the need for emotional connection. Women are often more in tune with their emotions, and they're looking for a partner who can connect with them. And this means being able to talk about your feelings, understand their emotions, and create a sense of intimacy that goes beyond the physical. But here's where it gets interesting. Women are also attracted to a sense of mystery. They don't want someone who's an open book from the get-go. They want to peel back the layers and discover who you are over time. So while it's important to be open and honest, it's also okay to hold back a little and let them get to know you gradually. Understanding these psychological triggers can help you create deeper, more meaningful connections with the women you meet. It's not about playing games, but about being aware of how attraction works and using that knowledge to your advantage. Secret 10, building genuine connections. Finally, let's talk about the most important aspect of attraction: building genuine connections. At the end of the day, all the tips and tricks in the world won't mean anything if you're not building real, meaningful relationships with the people you meet. So, how do you build these connections? It all starts with being authentic. Be yourself, be honest, and don't be afraid to show who you really are. People are drawn to those who are genuine and sincere, and that's the foundation of any strong relationship. Another key to building connections is empathy. Put yourself in the other person's shoes and try to understand where they're coming from. This helps you connect on a deeper level and shows that you're someone who cares about more than just superficial things. Lastly, be patient. Building genuine connections takes time, and it's not something that can be rushed. Don't try to force things or move too quickly. Let the relationship develop naturally and focus on enjoying the process rather than just the outcome. Remember, the goal isn't just to attract someone, but to build a relationship that's based on mutual respect, understanding, and connection. When you focus on building these genuine connections, you'll find that the attraction follows naturally. So there you have it, the 10 secrets to instantly attracting women and building meaningful connections. Whether it's mastering your body language, understanding female psychology, or simply being your authentic self, these tips will help you become more confident, more attractive, and more successful in your interactions. But remember, this isn't just about attracting women, it's about becoming the best version of yourself. When you focus on self-improvement and building genuine connections, you'll find that everything else falls into place. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one thing you're going to change in your approach after watching this video? Drop it in the comments below. I'm reading every single one of them. And if you're ready to take your life to the next level, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more tips and tricks to help you become the best version of yourself. Until next time, keep being you, and I'll see you in the next video.